Dear student, today we are going to discuss one of the important topics of sociology. In sociology always we denied about this topic, but after 19th and 20th century we have included this topic in sociology, and that topic is one of the most important topic of sociology, that is feminism. The whole discussion of feminism is divided into two parts, part 1 and part 2. In part 1, we discuss what feminism is. We know that feminism is an idea. Feminism is a consciousness among women. When we discuss about this feminism, this is the one part where we discuss what are the challenges and what are the suggestions of feminism, and in part 2 we discussed different theories regarding feminism. When we talk about feminism, there are three important parts of feminism, that is the concept of feminism. One is femaleness. When we talk about femaleness, means the biological concept femaleness, there is difference, physical difference between men and women. This is known as biological concept femaleness. Second is sociological and cultural concept, that is femininity. Certain restrictions imposed by culture, by society, by community on the women. And the third part is feminism. Feminism is an idea, that is ideology. Feminism is a movement. Feminism is one of the important part of sociology where women fight for their status, fight for oppressions, fight for exploitation. But in sociology always we denied this topic in sociology. In sociology women are largely ignored as object of study. They are seen to exist only in the sphere of marriage and family. Their place in sociology, in other words, is assigned to them by the larger society. The traditional place is the place of women is in the home, that is four wall of the society. Indian sociological studies followed the same path. That is, in Indian sociology we never included this topic in sociology. However, after 1975, the International Decade for Women declared by the United Nations, the field of sociology shifted its focus to a variety of issues faced by women, including the place of women as defined by traditional social institutions such as marriage and family, to which they are considered to be bound for life. The idea of patriarchy was that women should stay within the four walls of their homes, but with time such dogmas have disappeared. The last 2 decades of the 21st century have changed the entire scenario, the women's rights and their status in the society. Now we talk about feminism is one of the important topic of sociology, because the scenario has changed after 21st or starting from 20th or 21st century. The status and role of women in the society has changed irreversibly, and they are now allowed to act as equal citizen with men. Their status is now considered equal to the men. The four walls concept have been the concept of the past, and instead it is empowerment and equality that is being slowly but strongly established to strengthen the stature of women in society. It is all because of the efforts made by women's movement and organizations to awaken the consciousness among women and make them aware of their rights as equal citizen to men. We have discussed about women movement. in our previous discussion. Women has started certain movements before independence and after independence, and fight for their inequality, fight for their oppressions, and fight for their exploitation. In the context of the interpretation of women's thought, it is necessary to discuss three concepts. These three concepts are as follows. First is femaleness, femininity, and feminism. Femaleness is a term to explain the physical and biological difference between men and women. We know that there is biological difference between men and women. Physical differences are obtained from birth, the basis of which is genetic. Differences in the body structure of men and women, in voice, in genitals, and in certain other parts of the body indicates the difference between the two different sexes. These are two different, one is male, another is female. The structure of male body is different with the body of female structure. On the basis of the physical appearance, we can divide the two sexes, one is male and second is female, but there is no higher and lower position in the society. This distinction does not make any category more capable and makes it clear that discrimination is not inequality. But in femininity, femininity is the specific construction of a woman by society and culture through which her status, role, identity, thinking, values, and expectations are shaped. Through the process of socialization, we learn so many things, what we have to do and what we have not to do. During socializations, parents and other members of the society, they try to learn and try to impose certain restrictions on women. This type of discrimination started during socialization. The process of building femininity is established by the institution of society, culture and cultural values and practices through socialization. Similarly, customs, rituals, written and oral knowledge, traditions, religious rituals and specific values expected of women. This type of culture, customs, traditions developed in the society and only imposed as a restriction on women. Feminism is an idea that is consciousness among women that rejects the inequality between men and women and presents the process of empowerment of women intellectually and functionally. Feminism is an ideology as well as movement. Under the ideology of feminism, many types of concepts and theories have been formulated basically under the principle of feminism through equality and empowerment. There is denial of social inequality prevailing between women and men, because in every society there is discrimination between women and men. When we talk about the concept of feminism, the feminist concept begins with the belief that women are at a disadvantage and inferior to men. Feminist ideology is mainly concerned with gender discrimination and it is concerned with the role and rights of women. This concept focuses on the subjugation of women and the injustice done to them, considering the measures of their redress. Feminism mainly makes sex and gender the basis for the investigation of gender discrimination. We know that sex is a biological concept and gender is a sociological concept. Feminists believe that sex is a biological fact and gender is a sociological fact. Feminists believe that the difference that nature has established in the physical structure of men and women has been made the basis of social status, which is not rational. Since ancient times, women were not given due recognition in social life and were kept in an inferior position. From ancient time, it was considered that women is lower than the men on the basis of the physical structure. Rejecting the ideas of biological determinism, feminist thinkers point out that the different image of men and women is not based on their biological difference, but it is a product of our culture. All due to the societal norms, social culture, we differentiate this physical structure into hierarchy, that is higher and lower distinction, higher and lower position. This subordination is the product of social and cultural values, ideologies and institutions that ensure the physical and ideological subordination of women, that is gender discrimination. On the basis of gender, we differentiate male and female, men and women, higher and lower, oppressed and not oppressed, exploited and non-exploited category. These beliefs promote male control over the entire life of a woman in social life, due to which patriarchy is established. Patriarchy means male dominant society, and this patriarchal system is the reason for the exploitation of women. Feminists thus believe that the cause of women's inferiority is artificial and constructed by society, which must be challenged. We must remove it. Hence, this type of ideology developed among the women, fight for this exploitation, fight for these oppressions. As seen, feminism originated in Europe and America, but women have always resisted patriarchy and found their own ways of expressing their dissatisfaction with this major problem in whatever form it existed historically. Feminist attitudes express attitudes that is one form or another, criticize, questions and seek alternatives to the dominant male attitudes that feminists refer to as universal patriarchy. Feminism is not a monolithic perspective, but there are many ways to understand the subordination of women and ways to liberate women and provide them justice and equality. This type of ideology has been developed, fight for inequality, and they want equal status as their counterpart male has. Organized feminism developed in England, the United States and France over the 17th century. With the impact of industrial capitalism in the world, economy and political changes occurred in the family also changed the status of women. All due to the impact of these countries, new ideology has emerged, and that is known as feminism. Feminism was originally a French term that was clarified in the United States in the early 20th century. It was the first time the term was used to refer to a group of women who advocate for women's rights, as they were primarily concerned with the exclusivity of the female gender and their motherly status. Sexual rationalists, on the other hand, claimed a better status for women, as they considered women to be equal to men and wished to end the domination of women by men. In the late 19th and earlier 20th century, J.S. Mill and Cecily Hamilton included gender concern in their writings, but did not find a place in mainstream. Etymologically, the word feminism is derived from the French word feminisme and appears to have been popularized in 1890s. According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, that is online dictionary, it is the principle of political, economic and social equality of the sexes, and it also refers to organized activity for the rights and interest of women. It means feminism is directly related with the rights and interest of the women and upliftment of women from lower to higher position. The Cambridge Advanced Learners Dictionary defines feminism as a belief that women should be given the same rights, powers and opportunities as men and should be treated equally. Both are treated equally, men and women. No discrimination, higher and lower situation is there in the society. It also lays emphasis on the set of activities to be done with the aim of achieving the state of equilibrium. Feminism is defined as the advocacy of social equality for men and women in opposition to patriarchy and sexism. In short, it can be said that feminism is the belief in the equality of the sexes. It means men and women are equal. This type of feeling developed in the society for the women, and that is known as feminism. Regarding feminist writing, Susan James initially asserts that feminism is based on the belief that women are oppressed or disadvantaged in comparison to men, and that their oppression is somehow illegitimate or unfair. This is not fair that women are subordinate, women are oppressed, women are exploited by the men. Jagger says that feminism helps women achieve as complete emancipation as possible. She further argues that there has been a shift from feminism to the women's liberation movements in the contemporary period because earlier feminists used the language of rights and equality. That is, suppression to liberation is the main ideology of feminism. Subordination to equality is the main motto of the feminism. But in the late 1960s, oppression and liberation became key words for new left political activists. The change in language reflects a significant development in the political perspective of contemporary feminism. That is known as empowerment. Empower the women in the field of society, that is social empowerment, educational empowerment, economic empowerment and political empowerment. The hook feminism is the struggle to end sexist oppression on the basis of sex. Oppression and exploitation is there. To remove this type of feeling and develop equal status men and women is known as feminism. She further argues that feminism to understand it is necessary to understand sexism. A feminist perspective is meant to understand and deconstruct the normal appearing social order in order to uncover hidden transcript of patriarchy and female women subjection and subordination. It explores the hidden reality of male supremacy which is shown to be normal, highlighting the nuanced nature of feminist, that is micro, shown in family perspective. Menon states that a feminist perspective recognizes that the hierarchical organization of the world around gender is important for mainstreaming social order, that living life labeled as man and women means living different realities. How this feminism developed throughout the history. If we go through the history, we can classify the whole development into three phases. The history of feminism is in India can be divided into three phases, which we have already discussed in our previous topic, that is women's movement. The first phase, that is 1850 to 1915, began in the mid 19th century when reformists began to advocate for women's right by reforming education and custom to include women. The second phase from 1915 to 1947, that is before independence, until Indian independence, when Gandhi included women's movement in the Quit India movement and independent women's organizations began to emerge. And finally, after independence, the third phase after independence, which focused on the fair treatment of women at home as well as the workplace after marriage and their rights to political equality. These three feminist waves had strong implications for social change by challenging existing social institutions such as class, race, caste, education, family, marriage and political establishment, which were inherently patriarchal in nature. Within these feminist waves, various forms of feminist discourse developed. Different type of ideology, different type of theory has been developed and viewed social change through the theoretical lens of a feminist. Furthermore, different types of feminism believed in empowering women as agent of social change. What type of challenges feminism has? When we talk about the challenges, there are three different types of challenges before feminist. Since the cultures of each society are different, that's why the reason and structures of women's subordination and exploitations are also different. The most important practical challenge facing the feminist movement is stereotypes and prejudice about women. A different type of mindset has been developed through the process of socialization. The creation of a mindset against women in public life is the result of thousands of years. Despite numerous reforms, gender discrimination remains a reality of public life. One of the major challenges of the feminist movement is the disagreement among the thinkers associated with the feminist movement regarding the existing inequality in the society and the idea of ending the exploitation of women. The main aim of feminism is to end the patriarchal society, but there is no consensus on its method within feminism, because of which the pace of the feminist movement has been slow. What are the possibilities? When we talk about the possibilities of feminism, thinkers associated with feminism believe that in today's era of scientific thinking, with the expansion of education, it has become clear that there is no difference between the mental and physical ability of men and women and the abilities related to responsibilities. Both are equal in all aspects of life. Whenever women have got the opportunities, they have proved themselves there. Women have not lagged behind men even in area related to physical ability. Women have also established new records in the field of army and sports. That's why it is not logical to see women only as weak or weak. The inferior position of women is the product of social system and not the gift of natural system. The feminist movement has had more or less an impact on all types of societies. Due to the feminist movement, there has been a lot of improvement in the condition of women and many far reaching results have also been achieved. Right to vote, right to education, right to privacy, changes in the law of marriage and divorce, ban on dowry and child marriage, various laws and awareness of their rights have brought revolutionary changes in the condition of women. Even today, the efforts of women empowerment by the government system, government and non-governmental organizations are continuing gradually, which have achieved positive results, and there are many possibilities ahead. Today, the aim of feminist thinkers is not to make women equal to men, but to make full use of their potential by accepting the natural difference and try to remove the artificial inequalities established by the society. Because only by establishing equality between men and women, any society can be successful. Full development is possible, because we know that both are the wheel of a society, wheel of a chariot, and both wheels are equal in size. Then and then only development process be accelerated in the society. Through all these laws enacted in the society, now women are considered equal to the men. When we sum up all this discussion, we can say that feminist concept is interwoven with many questions. Different thinkers have tried to explore feminist ideology from different angles, but in this process of airing, many things run parallel. Feminist ideology cannot be put into a frame regarding any one element. Even in feminist ideology, the woman is at the center and the circle around her has been formed, on the basis of which she has been made far smaller than the man. It is vehemently asserted that nature itself has made men and women different on the basis of gender. The physical characteristics of both are different from each other. The man is powerful in the outer world. The flag of victory has been flying with its own power. A woman is a beauty of home. This is misconception. Adept in the work of the home. From this point of view, both are unequal, because there is a difference in the abilities, power and intellectual ability of both. This is not consensus. Many views have been expressed regarding this gender discrimination, but we can say that the principle of political, economic and social equality of the sexes, and it also refers to organized activity for the rights and interest of women. In short, we can say that feminism is defined as the advocacy of social equality for men and women in opposition to patriarchy and sexism. It can be said that feminism is the belief in the equality of the sexes, on the basis of we cannot deny women equal to men, because both are equal in status, in education, in politics, in social conditions and in all spheres of life. Both are equal. Feminism is an ideology developed among the women to enhance the position from lower to higher and equal to men, and denied exploitation, denied oppressions and denied inequality. They want liberation. They want equal status to the man in the society. This is known as feminism.